Y'all playing real small. Cass, he gonna try. Oh! You got to rebound.
But check this out. Late last night, Mikey Williams' official lawyer released this. I know this is an unconventional and weird way to start this video, but it needs to be said. The past couple of days, I've been craving a hot dog. And not just any hot dog, hear me out, hear me out. I'm talking about a nice hot dog with a nice bun and some mustard and onions. And I know what you're sitting there saying. Yo, Matt, you're a grown man. Why don't you go to the store and get you a hot dog then? What's the big deal? What's stopping you from doing that? And my point is, I don't want, you know, when you go to the store, you got to buy a pack of 8. You can't just walk in there and go, hey, boss man, I need 1 hot dog. I don't want 8 of them. I just want 1. I've just been craving a nice ballpark hot dog, and y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. If you've ever had a hot dog at a basketball game or a football game, they hit different. And oh yeah, also, while I'm thinking about it, let me make this clear. I don't want to see anybody in the comments going, oh, look at Matt, he likes glizzies, blah, 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 blah. Dude, shut up. Hot dogs are actually good every now and then. But nowadays in 2023, you can't even enjoy a hot dog anymore without somebody pointing at you and laughing and go, look, he's eating a glizzy. I don't care, bro. You can call me the glizzy gobbler. What's another word? The glizzy gladiator. Whatever, I'd kill for a hot dog right now, a ballpark hot dog. Okay, sorry for the long hot dog intro. We gotta get down to business. We have a new update on Mr. Mikey Williams, aka Mickey Mouse Williams, and it kind of feels like at this point it's gonna be a new day, a new Mikey video. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to say this before we get into the video. I'm sorry, I almost forget to say this in all my videos now. If you've been enjoying the content, you like basketball videos, football videos, sports videos, consider joining our community. I don't want to be like one of these other corny and cringy YouTubers. I'm just going to be blunt and harsh. It really helps on the channel tremendously whenever you subscribe. It just helps out the channel. It is as plain and as simple as that. I'm not going to be like one of these cringy and corny YouTubers and tell you, hey man, you subscribe, you might win $10,000 and 5 PS5s. No, it ain't none of that. If you subscribe, well, you probably ain't getting nothing, and it's 100% free. It doesn't hurt you whatsoever. It helps out the channel, you get the point, and it also lets me know new people, you're enjoying the content. Now that we've gotten that out the way, last night I posted a video titled, Mikey Williams Better Call Saul, and it turns out, he has called Saul. Well, he hasn't technically called Saul, and if you don't know who the Call Saul reference is and what I'm referring to, I'll just say it's a reference off of Breaking Bad. Whenever somebody says Better Call Saul or they talk about Saul Goodman, he's a lawyer. So if you don't understand that lingo, that's all you need to know. And although he didn't actually call the real Saul Goodman, he did lawyer up. Mikey's lawyer has came out and released statements and talked about this. We're going to take a look at that. And also, I gotta show y'all this from the last video. Not the last one, my bad, but 2 videos ago when we talked about the breaking news. So if you watched the first video where we talked about this situation, I was telling you guys how I went to Buc-ee's and got a beaver tail. The next thing I know, one of my sources in California is calling me at 8 a.m. saying Mikey got arrested. Remember in that video I was telling you guys, man, that was the first time I had a beaver tail. It's a 10 out of 10. Well, check out this comment. Somebody said, a beaver tail before 9 a.m. is crazier than this whole Mikey situation on its own. So I'm confused here. I really am. Let me know in the comment section. Is a beaver tail, and I'll pop up a picture right here, it's like I thought it was a breakfast treat, but that's my question. Is a beaver tail not something you eat for breakfast? I mean, it was in the bakery section, and it tasted like a cinnamon roll. I don't know how it wouldn't be classified as a breakfast item. Although I never heard of it up until a few weeks ago, it tasted like breakfast food. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section, because this comment got a lot of likes, so I guess people agree. What's so bad about eating a beaver tail before 9 a.m.? What? Hold on. I just saw this. 100%, this guy should be arrested, LOL. No good things happen with a beaver tail before noon. What is so bad about eating a beaver tail in the morning? I don't get it. And guess what? I saw that comment late last night. So you know what I did this morning, which is Saturday morning? I went to Buc-ee's again and got another one. I'm going to show you a picture. I took a picture of it this time, and right here I'll just show you a picture of the beaver tail itself. Then there's me with the beaver tail flexing off my Spider-Man portraits. You know I had to throw Spider-Man in there, but yeah, quick selfie. I still don't understand what the problem is with eating a beaver tail before noon. Getting on track with the Mikey situation, the newest of new updates is that it came out, this incident that happened, it happened on March 27th, not yesterday or the day before. He got arrested on April 13th, but all this went down around 2 or 3 weeks ago. And more information came out, which I showed you in the previous video as well, that there was an altercation between Mikey and 5 other people. And that is where we left off, and that is all we knew up until this moment. But check this out. Late last night, Mikey Williams' official lawyer released this. I'm going to show you everything because this is important. I mean, we're talking about legal matters. This is coming from the law office of Troy P. Owens Jr. I assume that's basically his Saul Goodman. Came out on April 14, 2023 for immediate release in all caps. This is for the arrest of Michael Anthony Williams, I didn't even know his name was Michael, to whom it may concern. which is us. Here's the official statement. Look, I know it's long. I don't like reading off long stuff, but all of this is important. I can't skip over any of it. So you might want to buckle in because we're getting into legal matters. Mikey Williams' lawyer stated on Mikey's behalf, "My office has been retained to represent Michael Anthony Williams as it relates to criminal proceedings resulting from his arrest on April 13, 2023. I have reviewed information publicized by the San Diego County Sheriff's Department as well as multiple other news outlets. The information reveals that yesterday's arrest stems from a March 27, 2023 altercation at home in Oh, wait, what? What is it? I thought it was supposed to say January. It says at home in Jamal. Did it meant to say January? I don't know what it meant to say there. Oh, wait, I guess Jamal's a city. Okay, my bad, I'm reading that incorrectly. It says at home in Jamal that Mr. Williams maintained as a residence. Okay, that's a city, I assume. Sorry for the confusion. Continuing along here, this altercation was initiated by uninvited individuals entering the home and causing a disturbance. During the aftermath of this disturbance, there were reports of shots being fired. Mr. Williams is alleged to match the description of the shooter. As a result, a search warrant was executed at the home and Mr. Williams was arrested. He is posted bond and looks forward to addressing any allegations against him using the established procedures in our justice system. While this case has received significant attention in the last 24 hours, we ask that people appreciate the fact that Mr. Williams is an 18-year-old high school student. Harassment, threats, or any other behavior of the sort is unwarranted. We are aware of several narratives being advanced online that are not factual and are designed to humiliate Mr. Williams, which isn't coming from me. He better not be talking about me because I got Mikey's back, and y'all know how I am. I've been saying from the jump I'm giving Mikey the benefit of the doubt. Continuing along, we are confident that the truth will come to light. Mr. Williams is presumed innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. He maintains his innocence and will cooperate with criminal process. Okay, there we have it. Off-brand Saul Goodman has released a statement. That's interesting because this isn't opinions. This isn't somebody throwing out some article on Twitter. This is real deal stuff. And my biggest takeaway from this letter or statement, however, or whatever you want to call it, is that he said shots were fired from Mikey's house. I'm going to highlight it right here. There were reports of shots being fired. Mr. Williams is alleged to match the description of the shooter. So even up to this point, it's not confirmed that he did it. I'm not saying he didn't do it, but we still don't have confirmation. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I don't know, but here's what I find really fascinating. I'm also going to highlight this. His lawyer stated that uninvited individuals entered the home. I'm going to say that one more time. Uninvited individuals entered the home and caused a disturbance. So I'm going to assume, putting two and two together here, in retaliation, Mikey Williams was telling these 5 people, hey, if you don't leave, something bad's gonna happen. You might want to leave. The 5 uninvited individuals, they didn't leave, and then that's when Mikey said, all right, time to go pull out Ja Morant. Now I know what you're sitting there saying. Yo, Matt, why is it interesting? And here's why it's interesting to me. Because I live in Alabama. I live in the Southeast. And if this happened in the Southeast, Mikey Williams, he wouldn't even got arrested. In Alabama, you can protect your property. I'm going to be honest with y'all. My last resort, and most people with common knowledge, their last resort is doing something, we'll just say bad to somebody else. If somebody uninvited shows up to your house, you're just going to tell them, hey man, what are you doing? Get off my property. Most people aren't going to escalate it past that. They're just going to scream at them, tell them to get off the property, and call the cops. And even in Alabama, if I'm understanding this correctly, unless the rules have changed, I don't know. I haven't really looked into them because I haven't been in this situation before. If you don't get off of somebody's property and you're uninvited and they're telling you to leave and they do something like Mikey Williams is being accused of, that's it. Nothing bad is going to happen to the person that did it. I haven't looked at the laws in a long time, but unless they've changed, in Alabama, you can protect your property. If that calls for doing some drastic measures, sometimes it's got to happen. But, and I have a big but, Mikey Williams isn't in Alabama. He's not in the Southeast. He's in California, and we know how their laws are. They are way more stricter on this crap. You can't even defend yourself in California. It's straight up BS. I don't know why anybody would want to live there. It's going to be interesting to see how this California legal system handles this situation. He does have a court appearance on April 20th, which is in about 5 days. Check out this comment, though. I saw it on one of our previous videos. The same thing that happened to his dad when he was a basketball star and got into it with the wrong people and got in trouble for it, and it costed him big time. I didn't even know that. And also, I need to address this comment. In the video, I said Mikey Williams is probably the most popular athlete since LeBron James, and I had a bunch of you correcting me saying, no, Matt, sorry. Zion and LaMelo were way more popular, and I agree, my bad. I don't even know why I said Mikey was more popular than them. I just wasn't thinking at the time. There's many more things I could say, and there's many more things to go over and talk about, but you know dang well we're going to talk about this either tomorrow or the next day. There's going to be more information that comes out, so I'll just leave it at this. Do what you want with this information, stay tuned, and keep an open mind. My opinion on this situation hasn't changed. It sucks. I feel bad for him, and I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I want to hear his side of the story. I know it's going to come out. At this point in time, it's just a matter of time. Let me know your thoughts down below, but roll with me.